I wish I knew how to fix cars, I could save on repairs. I wish I knew how to fix cars, I could save on repairs. Shouldn't you breastfeed right away? Shouldn't you breastfeed right away? I walked to the store. I walked to the store. If you mix red and blue you get purple. If you mix red and blue you get purple. Wasn't he an anesthesiologist at Sunrise? Wasn't he an anesthesiologist at Sunrise? The amount of money we need is $1,000. The amount of money we need is $1,000. They go to school on their bikes. They go to school on their bikes. You can come later. You can come later. Are you new here? Are you new here? We visited that museum on our last vacation. We visited that museum on our last vacation. They were shot in the afternoon. They were shot in the afternoon. Let me know when you're ready to start. Let me know when you're ready to start. He is riding a rabbit. He is riding a rabbit. Extra Fit and Fair Man is my favorite feed. Extra Fit and Fair Man is my favorite feed. Can they appear every month? Can they appear every month? Your half-brother is a shoemaker. Your half-brother is a shoemaker. Is your father a grocer? Is your father a grocer? The food was cooked by a professional chef. The food was cooked by a professional chef. What is your name? What is your name? His stepfather is a translator. His stepfather is a translator. Do you have any hobbies? Do you have any hobbies? Shouldn't we be journalists next year? Shouldn't we be journalists next year? I'm cooking dinner for my family. I'm cooking dinner for my family. He prepared breakfast for his family. He prepared breakfast for his family. Our half-brother was an astronomer. Our half-brother was an astronomer. I was disappointed that the concert was cancelled due to bad weather conditions. I was disappointed that the concert was cancelled due to bad weather conditions. You must destroy it after 5 nights. You must destroy it after 5 nights. We sang karaoke at the party. We sang karaoke at the party. They can give training after 3 nights. They can give training after 3 nights. The children were playing hide and seek. The children were playing hide and seek. Casual approach. Casual approach. The tall building is more impressive than the short one. The tall building is more impressive than the short one. Avoiding excessive screen time improves mental health. Avoiding excessive screen time improves mental health. How many cars are parked in the parking lot? How many cars are parked in the parking lot? Is her stepdad a lawyer? Is her stepdad a lawyer? What is your favorite animal, cats or dogs? What is your favorite animal, cats or dogs? What did you buy? What did you buy? He can be a translator at dawn. He can be a translator at dawn. Would lift it. Would lift it. We cannot persuade. We cannot persuade. I can jog in the morning. I can jog in the morning. I'm learning to play the guitar, he said. I'm learning to play the guitar, he said. My aunt was a urologist. My aunt was a urologist. Can a pathologist do it after 1 night? Can a pathologist do it after 1 night? He will study for his exam next week. He will study for his exam next week. Were his grandchildren butchers? Were his grandchildren butchers? If you work hard, you will be successful. If you work hard, you will be successful. Should I be an editor a century from now? Should I be an editor a century from now? I'm going to take my dog for a walk tonight. I'm going to take my dog for a walk tonight. He should have apologized for his mistake. He should have apologized for his mistake. You are responsible. You are responsible. He's not the daily announcer. He's not the daily announcer. He is ready. He is ready. I'm sorry, I do not know. I'm sorry, I do not know. Now I have to kill. Now I have to kill. You will immediately become the second man. You will immediately become the second man. Finding a job is difficult. Finding a job is difficult. The girl who plays the piano is very talented. The girl who plays the piano is very talented. Shouldn't they seldom have to deal with it? Shouldn't they seldom have to deal with it? Aren't they supposed to meet in 4 minutes? Aren't they supposed to meet in 4 minutes? The baseball game was cancelled due to heavy rain. The baseball game was cancelled due to heavy rain. Pleased to meet you. Pleased to meet you. He is fishing by the lake. He is fishing by the lake. Did he calculate it the night before? Did he calculate it the night before? What is your favorite food? What is your favorite food? I will retire an hour ago. I will retire an hour ago. We had reserved a table in the restaurant when they called. We had reserved a table in the restaurant when they called. He decided to learn to play the guitar. He decided to learn to play the guitar. The city is in motion. The city is in motion. They want to explore the city. They want to explore the city. He usually wears a suit at weddings. He usually wears a suit at weddings. They want to adopt a cat from a shelter. They want to adopt a cat from a shelter. Will you ride a rabbit? Will you ride a rabbit? Is his grandson a bookkeeper? Is his grandson a bookkeeper? We did not question. We did not question. They usually have dinner at a restaurant. They usually have dinner at a restaurant. He wears a suit to work. He wears a suit to work. You have to take this medicine 3 times a day, the doctor said. You have to take this medicine 3 times a day, the doctor said. He will play tennis tomorrow. He will play tennis tomorrow. If you don't lock the door, anyone can enter the house. If you don't lock the door, anyone can enter the house. They can read books in different languages. They can read books in different languages. We listen to music. We listen to music. The store had closed early that day, so we had to come back the next day to get what we needed. The store had closed early that day, so we had to come back the next day to get what we needed. There is a risk of getting lost. There is a risk of getting lost. These are warm socks. These are warm socks. You cannot reduce later in the morning. You cannot reduce later in the morning. They may not normally contain. They may not normally contain. Can't we paint at 2 o'clock at midnight? Can't we paint at 2 o'clock at midnight? Will he laugh soon? Will he laugh soon? Can't always get married? Can't always get married? Can create. Can create. Your relatives were investors. Your relatives were investors. I am very pleased. I am very pleased. It was delicious. It was delicious. Do you have liquids in your hand luggage? Do you have liquids in your hand luggage? Was his wife an innkeeper? Was his wife an innkeeper? He could not guess. He could not guess. A professional is someone who gets paid to do a job. A professional is someone who gets paid to do a job. May I know your name, please? May I know your name, please? spending, spending.